Alright, so first up, we're going to look at a little bit older bill here, but we're going to get more modern as we go a little bit. This one here is a 1935 $1 bill. So it is a silver certificate. I actually have a couple of these myself. Now you can see that it's not in the greatest condition. However, because of the error on it, it makes it a little more valuable. So it's got a gutter fold error on it, and we can see that there in the image displayed. This $1 bill sold for a little over $50. So nothing crazy, but if it was in better condition, it would have sold for a lot more money. Next up, this one is another gutter fold error. It is a $20 bill from 1963. So we can see those lines on it taking place on both the front and back of the bill, and that is what's going to give it a lot of value. Now it is a 1963 star note, so if we look at the end of the serial number, you will see that there are stars. So I personally always hang on the star notes, so if you see a star at the end of the serial number, I would say hang on to it. Now this $20 bill here sold for over $100. Moving right along to a 1977 $1 bill. Now the error on this is super simple to see. It is an obstructed face printing error. We can see that there in the image displayed. Nothing wrong with the back of the bill. It isn't in the best shape. There are some creases, but it's still a pretty valuable $1 bill. This 1977 $1 bill sold for over $1,200. Moving right along to a 1977 $5 bill. Man, do you guys miss this old design, or do you guys like the new design better? Let me know in the comments below. So this is an awesome error taking place. Obviously you could see that there on the back of the bill. You see the front of the bill being printed, and that is what is called an offset printing error. Now this $5 bill here sold for over $200. You would think it would sell for a little more, but 200 bucks, not too bad for a $5 bill from 1977. Moving on to another $1 bill. Now this one here, you can obviously see that it's got some ink smeared on it. Now you would think maybe someone did this. However, this is an ink smear error, so it does give it some value. It's a 1977 $1 bill that sold for over $215. Moving right along, we got a 1988 $5 bill. Now this has what is called a misaligned face printing error. So you can see that the top of the bill is cut off there, and you can see partially the bottom of the bill. You can see that line there. But if we look closer at the serial number, the green seal, the signatures there, you can see that they're all misaligned. So because of that error, this 1988 $5 bill sold for over $55. Nothing crazy, but still an awesome find if you happen to come across something like this. Moving right along to a 1988 $1 bill. Federal Reserve notes. Alright, so this one here has a web error solvent smear on the back of the bill. We can see that there in the image displayed. Nothing wrong there. It seems to have nothing wrong, at least, with the front of the bill. Now, this $1 bill here sold for over $120. This is a super simple error to look for. All you gotta do is pull out your money in your wallet and literally just look for these types of errors. Next up, one of my favorites of the video, really like this one, how it's just one little section there to the left side of the bill. We see the reverse design of the bill going across the front left side there. So that is a partial back to face offset error, and that will give the $1 bill some value. This $1 bill here sold for over $65. Next up, another $1 bill. This one is from 1999, and this one has a mismatched serial number. So if we look at the left side of the bill, we see the serial number starts off with A1319, and then it goes on 6639C. If we look at the serial number on the right side of the bill, right above where it says Washington, D.C., you will see that it starts off with A031, and the other one starts off with A131. So that is a mismatched serial number. These are probably overlooked a lot because people don't really check their serial numbers and see if they match. I recommend that you absolutely do. This $1 bill sold for over $480. a 1999 $1 bill, just because of that mismatched serial number there. And of course, it does depend on the condition of the bill as well, which will determine its ultimate value at the end. But always be on the lookout for these. I cannot stress this enough, guys. I'm always looking at my bills for mismatched serial numbers. I cannot wait to find one. Hopefully I do one day. This is awesome. Almost $500 for a $1 bill. All right, next up is a big buck, a $100 bill. This is a cutting error. You can see it's pretty clear, little blurry there in the image. You can see the cutting error there, how the design of the bill is not all the way on there. It's not lined up right. And this $100 bill sold for over $500. So 5 times its value. Man, that is awesome. Next up is a $20 bill. This is from 2009, so you know, more modern bill, and it has an over-inked serial number error. So this one isn't super valuable, but if we zoom in there to the serial numbers, you can see how it's over-inked. So that is a super simple error to look for again as well. And this bill here sold for over 45 bucks. All right, until tomorrow, I will see you all in the comment section below. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.